Hi there, Dr. Brian here, your chiropractor from Hands On Super Health. Slightly crumpled and weird light in the car park on the M4. Just wanting to reconnect with all of you, good people, our followers and Hands On Super Health clients, and do a frequent, weekly, more often, chat that actually updates you on what's happening in the practice and what the topic on the blog is. So this is a quick recap on the last few blogs which have been on learning. So a really interesting set of stories that I have gleaned from J.W. Williams from the Crack the Learning Code, the Learning Institute, and really just very exciting. The brain creates deep memory with emotion. I learned that in anatomy years ago, so that's a well-known fact. However, what's quite fascinating and really exciting is that if we can find a way to make it interesting and relevant and meaningful to us, we then lay down a really solid memory that's very accessible forever. And that is why often memories from any part of our life that actually relate to a time of enjoyment, or the opposite, are often deep and lasting memories. And things that we are intensely interested in, it's quite startling, frightening and exciting how much information you can take in and retain, often on one reading. The information is in there for the rest of your life. And there's no effort in doing the work. The reading is fun and you enjoy it. And find me another Autocar magazine. I need to read the road tests. What's quite startling is I can remember and visualize stories, road tests I read about cars when I was in my teens and earlier, because I'm a petrol head infected individual. So, and other things, that people paid good money to teach me when I was at school. I remember some and others not, and I'm primarily an auditory learner. If I hear something, I usually remember it for a very long time. So it's quite logical in the way the brain works and how we form memory. It's about filtering and not using too much brain space on unimportant information. So when you know that and you understand how the brain is working, one of the keys for an individual who might be lining up to exams any minute would be to find out how the information is meaningful or relevant in terms of what is their key interest. So, if you're mad on mural painting, suddenly calculating square footage and how much paint you'd need to cover the wall would suddenly have some relevance because it's something you need to work out. So you'd have some reason to learn calculations for area and volume and coverage and spreadability and a whole lot of things that suddenly make sense to know, and you have a reason to do it. So interesting and exciting. The place to look for them is to go to the Hands On Super Health webpage and click on blogs and journal articles, and they will all reveal themselves for you. So exciting times ahead. We've got new stuff going on. I went to a great seminar on the weekend looking at causes of obesity, and then that's all very well, but then what do we do about it? And so there are some again, it's how the brain works. It's how the brain often drives us to do stuff that's now in the automatic mode. It's trying to save us and killing us at the same time, which is often what happens, that the survival instinct or reaction is helpful at one point but often very damaging over time. So stress saves us, but over time permanently is the reason we die prematurely. So more information on that coming up. So worth watching the space. There'll be some blogs around that, and Obviously, if you're wanting to have a consult and look at your own frame, we would put you through a comprehensive review that would actually help us both understand better which organ systems aren't helping and how you can behaviour modify to work forward. Those that are interested, Krista J is doing a seminar on Saturday week at 3 p.m. at the Lura practice on kicking the sugar habit, and that is very evidence-based and outcome focused about how you can take information away from that to help you change what you're doing around food and choices around sweet things. So stay in touch with us, visit the website, see what's happening, visit the Facebook page, keep an eye on this page, and we will keep you up to date and help you make better choices for a better life. Look forward to speaking to you soon. All the best. Bye.